to keep them close, now they dead to me. Money tend to show all the tendencies. Enemies, yeah, so sad. Sometimes, every time they let me down. Sometimes, every time they let me down.
Welcome to 2K Sports in the NBA. I'm your host, Damon Bruce. It's Friday night basketball. It's going to be the Golden State Warriors up against the Utah Jazz. And tip-off is about to get underway. Let's get to Kevin, Clark, and Steve sitting courtside at Energy Solutions Arena.
The crowd is assembled here at the Energy Solutions Arena in Salt Lake City, Utah to cheer on the Jazz. Our starting lineups to look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. And guys, taking a look at Klay Thompson, what will we see from him, do you think, today?
The thing you notice right off the bat from the statistics, just his three-point percentage. I mean, it's a terrific number, and it's a combination of things. Good shot selection, his mechanics are solid, and his movement on the perimeter is outstanding.
And I don't think we can talk about him without also mentioning his tendency to just erupt and string together a bunch of baskets in a row in a real short period of time.
Well, it was the Golden State Warriors winning their last game against the Clippers. And they barely squeaked by with that one, edging out by just one.
Proficient in that game offensively. Defensively, guys, their passing was dynamic, shot making, really good flow to their offense.
Well, they played a very intelligent game of basketball, Steve, and those two things go hand in hand.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. And here is Burke. There's the pass to Burks. He feeds it to Favors. The Jazz working the ball around now.
That's an efficient start for them offensively, working it inside for the easy 2 points.
Yeah, Clark, I think they can really attack this club in the paint. That's where they can win this game if they dominate there.
Well, really a promising young roster for the Utah Jazz team, guys. A lot of blue-chip talent there. I think in a couple of years, this team has a chance to be one of the best in the West.
And you got to give this Utah front office a lot of credit. You're right, Clark. They've only missed the playoffs 5 times in the last 30 seasons. Steve, that is a remarkable run.
What I like about Utah, too, Kevin, is that they seem to stay ahead of the curve. They make moves while they still have leverage. Dealing Carlos Boozer, Kirilenko, Darren Williams. So they've done a good job of getting value, getting assets, and continuing to look ahead.
Just 5 to shoot. Jefferson, the finger roll finish at the bucket.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
So for the Jazz, their last game, a loss to the Kings.
Well, we knew going into that game what they were up against, but that's still no excuse for the way things turned out, Clark.
Well, perhaps it'll be a rallying point for them, Steve. I mean, knowing that the status quo isn't going to cut it against tough opponents, they might regroup. Boy, it was an impressive turnaround for Mark Jackson and the Warriors last season. I mean, his promise of making the playoffs didn't come together in his first season at the Controls, but in year 2, they got it done. And I tell you what, most thought Mark would be a really outstanding coach, and he's well on his way to making that a reality.
Favors can't get it to go.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Kicks it out to Iguodala. Here's the 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Iguodala's got himself on the board with 3 there. And for Mark Jackson, there have been some questions. He had never spent time as a coach, even as an assistant. I guess the question was, Steve, would he be able to take over the reins as a head coach?
Well, the biggest thing you want to do as an NBA coach is have your players buy into what you're selling. And Mark Jackson's been able to do that. his players believe in him. He motivates them. They like playing for him. And that's most of the battle right there.
Thompson from long range. The Jazz have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Burks' shot is good. Burks has got his first points in this one.
How about this? They're shooting 80% so far. I know it's early, but offensively they look great.
Outside Curry. From downtown, count the bucket.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
The Jazz have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Cantor dishes to Burke. It's stolen by Curry. And now Curry running the floor all by himself. Oh!
Are you kidding me? That was a power punch right there.
Oh, great. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
You know, the guys on the bench are going crazy right now at the sight of that jam. The Warriors chose to wait until the final year of Curry's rookie deal to extend his contract, but it turned out to be a bargain. And coming off an injury, there were a lot of concerns about Curry, but he turned into a superstar, particularly in the playoffs, and now the Warriors have him locked up for 4 years.
Golden State's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Mark Jackson.
Yeah, right now they have an advantage in the season series, winning the first 2 contests. And a big reason for that is their offense. Coach says that if they want to make it 3 wins, they'll have to continue to believe in their ability to fill it up. We have a gifted group here, he said. They just need to believe in themselves. We'll see if they can do that here, guys.
Thanks a lot, Doris. As we might have guessed, their offensive strategy playing heavily into their approach here, guys.
Well, that's kind of their identity as a team. This is a club that likes to score, that likes to really move the ball and execute, and that's how they're able to win games.
But if that's their main focus, Steve, they need to get it going right away. If they don't get into a good rhythm early, then things could start to fall apart.
Out to Thompson, lets it go from deep, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. Jazz trailed by 4, and the Curry contract, Clark. I mean, eye-opening. 4 years, $44 million.
Yeah, to us it may be a little odd in terms of hearing those numbers combined with the word bargain. But you better believe the way he's playing and helping to lead this team, it's a good investment for Golden State.
Up again. The rebound by Azili. Warriors leading by 4. Some firepower, Clark and Steve, from this offense.
Yeah, Kevin, how about the air confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, a little swagger here from this team. They're in a nice groove.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Now here's Burke. Defense right on him, and that one's good. Burke's got 6. Curry with it, and Burks picks him up defensively. Iguodala kicks to Curry.
Come get it, come get it.
Shot from 16. The shot is off.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Here's Burke. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. 8 points for him. Golden State's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. And Thompson kicks to Curry. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And now let's have a look at the teams that have had the quickest hands in the NBA during the past month. Second, the Warriors.
Yeah, what a month they've had defensively. They really get after it at that end of the floor.
And the Warriors making a change here. Lee's checked in, and the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Last time they met was in Utah, where they beat the Jazz.
That was one of those games where everybody has fun because they blew them out, the bench played, everybody got in on the act.
Finally, someone let me out of my cage. Now, top of me is nothing because I'm counting no A's. Nah, I couldn't be there. Now, you shouldn't be scared. I'm good at repairs, and I'm under each snare.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Enes Kanter. The past few weeks, he's been a major contributor. And you can see where he ranks. 6th in shooting percentage, 13th in rebounding. And he's just been so consistent from the foul line, ranking in the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And Steve, you touched on his outstanding field goal percentage. I mean, he hasn't gotten there just simply by having a hot hand on occasion. I mean, it's also a product of how hard he works to find those good open shots.
Going back to what Steve said, Clark, how about the massive contribution they got from their bench in that win?
Kevin, it was very impressive. There's no denying that. I mean, you wouldn't have known who were the starters and who were the reserves based on the production.
Burke with it. Curry meets him. Fires for three, and that one's good. And that's 11 points for Trey Burke.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Thompson passes to Curry. Iguodala's drive. The feed now to Thompson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got 3 assists now in this one. And a first time out of the game called for Utah. Let's check it out. The Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Taking a look at Golden State, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And, of course, there's Utah, just way behind.
Well, I think for Golden State, they're not just a pleasant surprise this year, Steve. They're a huge surprise.
Yeah, I don't know anybody who picked them to make this kind of noise from the beginning of the year. They've had a phenomenal run.
Utah shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. That one misses.
Well, what you love about David Lee is he's a guy with a great combination of skill and effort. Double-double guy almost every night out. He'll give you 3 or 4 assists a game. Can hit the mid-range jumper. You can run your offense through him on the elbow. Really, really good player. Everybody on the floor is hot. Incredible stuff here in the early stages.
Tell you what, both teams playing downhill. Who's going to blink first?
Here's Iguodala.
Well, Iguodala is one of the elite perimeter defenders in the game. And what I love about him is he can guard any of the perimeter positions. 1, 2, 3, doesn't matter. He's so mobile and active, great anticipation, and a really good help defender as well.
Yeah, he's outstanding. Even if he's not at the point of attack, he's always lurking in the passing lanes. His defensive awareness enhances his great physical gifts at that end of the floor.
Spates checked in for Golden State. Dishes it to Burks. Misses off the right eye. And Steve, I give David Lee a lot of credit for slapping it out of the center position, both in New York and then Golden State. You know, Clark, I never once heard him complain.
No, he's always a team-first guy and goes out there and does what he can to help his team. But you know, he's got to be thrilled to be playing next to a legitimate center in Andrew Bogut.
Now here's Iguodala. Derek Favors unable to get his shot to go. Thompson with it. Jefferson picks him up. 4 on the clock. It's Iguodala with the drive. Thompson for the triple. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got 4 assists now tonight. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Burke can't get it to go.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Douglas against Lucas. Douglas dishes to Lee. Pass to Barnes. Golden State moving the ball around. And Bell kicks to Spates. Shot clock at 6. Douglas off the pick from Spates. Douglas with it. Now defended by Hayward. Barnes passes to Bell. He passes to Lee. Defended by Gobert. Lee dishes to Bell. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific, too. Clark, we're seeing a lot of assists, really moving, a lot of flow offensively. I like what I see.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
He kicks it to Rush. Back to Lucas. Feeds it to Biedrich. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand. There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Utah trailing here. Lucas off a pick from Gobert. Douglas against Lucas. Kicks to Rush. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Lucas. Moves back up. Rush's shot is off.
And they force the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
And Bell kicks to Barnes. Passes it to Spates. He dishes it to Douglas. He feeds it to Bell. Spates sets a screen. Bell passes to Douglas. Here's Lee. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Well, his free throw numbers this year are below 70%, so when he's getting to the line, he has not been effective.
And I don't think there's any question about it, guys. He's got to bring that percentage up. I mean, those are the kind of free throw numbers that will get you in a coach's doghouse and get your teammates a little mad at you.
The Warriors making a switch here. Bazemore is checked in. Now here's Lucas. Right now averaging 7 points a game. The score now all even. Rush has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Warriors have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Barnes sets a screen for Douglas. Barnes. Here's Bazemore. 11 points for him in that last game against the Clippers. Screen by Lee. Shot clock at 5. And Bazemore kicks to Lee. The rebound by the Jazz. And here's Lucas. And there's the call on Tony Douglas. That is his first foul of the game.
Tough call there and a tough break for the defense.
But, you know, I think you could still see him kind of sliding in there. I don't have a problem with the call.
On defense, the Warriors. Rush dishes to Lucas. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. And the Jazz lead by 2.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
Here's Bazemore. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pass to Bell. Bell off the pick from Barnes. Lee outside. 6 on the shot clock. Douglas against Lucas. Lee, and count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Boy, he just battled through that initial impact and somehow willed it in.
Excellent concentration. That's what you like to see.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. Lee no good on the free throw.
You know, they can't be happy about the job they've done from the foul line to this point.
And you know, the coach can't be happy either.
No, it's not something he can control, though. He can't go out there and make the free throws for him. It's really frustrating when you miss those opportunities, but it's still early. They've got time to get it changed.
Now here's Lucas. Now the dish to Biedrich. Now the pass to Evans. That one wide left. And here's Douglas. The feed to Bazemore. He kicks it to Douglas. Lee sets a screen for Douglas. Lee left side. Dishes to Douglas. It could go. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Tie game in Utah. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
Tune in Sunday, February 2nd. The Orlando Magic take on Rajon Rondo and the Boston Celtics. Live from Boston. Don't miss out.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, the thing they tried to establish right away was the presence down low. You look at the points in the paint. I think that's been the difference.
Yeah, and I like the fact, Steve, that they're not settling for the outside shots. I mean, go in there and get what you want. Keep attacking the rim.
The Jazz shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Bella's out there with Harrison Barnes. Then there's Tony Douglas. Then there's Festus Ezeli. And it's Bazemore at the 2. 5 on the clock. And it's blocked by Barnes. Now Douglas. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Bazemore's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Warriors. Now here's Lucas. Feeds to Hayward. This one for 3. Good.
Defense sagged off, and, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that 3.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone.
You watch Gordon Hayward play, and his speed is deceptive. You see him, and you think he's some lanky, gangly 6'8" guy, but he got a great first step, and if you need him to, he can fill in at the 2 for you.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide-open look.
Utah's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And rush kicks to Hayward. A shot, no good. So Golden State will take it the other way. And then going back to Gordon Hayward, Steve, a very competitive tennis player in high school. One time, in fact, that really was his best sport. Do you think that helped him with his footwork, his mobility?
Oh, I think so. I think tennis and basketball really mirror each other in terms of the athlete's movements. And for a guy his size to have that type of mobility, I think you have to point to the work he put in on the tennis court.
For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And the Jazz called time here. And with this opportunity, we can show you this season's top shot blocking teams. The Warriors, #1.
Sometimes a team, Kevin, will have one guy who does a nice job blocking shots. Other times, a guy finds ways to get other players involved in shot blocking. Well, this team does it as a group. That's why they're the league's best in block shots.
Jermaine O'Neal's checked in for Raja Bell. Here's Rush. Uses the glass to drop it in. Rush has got 5 points so far.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
Douglas kicks it to Bazemore. Pass to Barnes. Some nice passing by Golden State. O'Neal is screen on Lucas. Douglas, the pass to O'Neal. That's in, coming off a nice assist from Douglas. And the Warriors lead by 2.
Guys, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look there. That's good basketball.
Lucas dishes to Evans. Knocked away. Stolen by O'Neal. And now running up the court, Douglas pushing it up. And the jam by Jermaine O'Neal.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Crafty move. And that one's good by Favors. Favors has got his second bucket. Warriors have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Here's Douglas with the lead pass. Azili gets the bucket.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
Lucas against Douglas. Lucas kicks to Rush. He dishes it to Favors. The fader. And again, it's Utah. The Warriors leading. They'll be at home for the next game against the Bobcats. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Douglas the pass to O'Neal. Here's Bazemore, defended by Lucas. Douglas can't hit. Utah has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And there's the call on Tony Douglas. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
He's jammed himself up a little bit here with that 2nd foul. But as long as he can avoid a 3rd before the half, I think he's fine.
And Cantor backs down. Outside Jefferson. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And his free throws are only going in at about a 72% rate this season. Not a terrible number, but something that could definitely improve.
Golden State's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the 3-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Right side Curry. Curry gets the screen from Barnes. Curry dishes to Barnes, and that is good. Barnes has got his first bucket of the night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
Right side Jefferson. Kicks to Burks. Fires top of the key. Iguodala's drive.
Wow. Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Wow.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Burks with it. 20 points for him last game against Sacramento. Burke kicks to Burks. Clock at 6. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And it's blocked by Curry. And the jam with Iguodala. Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy.
Oh,
I don't
come
remember
on.
ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw one.
Oh, man, that was just amazing.
Here's Burke. He's got 11. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Burke's got 13.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
Curry kicks to Barnes. Makes the lead pass. And stolen by Favors. And here we go. Fast break. Burke's got it. 8 feet away. Thompson with the rebound. Warriors leading by 5. Barnes sets a screen for Iguodala. Pass to Curry. Back to Iguodala. Screen by O'Neal. The drive by Iguodala. 6 to shoot. Thompson misses.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, because you know if you continue to give up open looks like that, you're in big trouble.
Now here's Burke, guarded by Curry. Favors working against O'Neal. Fades. Thompson outside. Jacks up a 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got 14 points for the game.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Burke, and the rejection by O'Neal. His shot's good from Cantor.
Well, something special about him, guys, is just how good he is at winning the so-called second shot game, going hard to the offensive glass, salvaging points with his putbacks.
And he really is a tough guy to go up against because he throws his weight around so often and with reckless abandon. I mean, it can really wear you down physically.
Iguodala's drive. He passes it to O'Neal. Barnes dishes to Iguodala. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Thompson misses. Jazz trail by 6. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Burks leading the charge. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
You know, Burks is a shooting guard by trade, but last season, guys, he showed that he could handle the ball and run a team in a pinch. Not something you'd want him doing all the time, but it's nice to have that as a plan B or C if you need it.
Spates checked in for Golden State. Curry kicks to Iguodala. He feeds it to Barnes. And it's good. Fought through contact, gets the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump, to maintain control of your body, and put it in the hole, tremendous play.
Gobert, he's checked in for Derek Favors. And the shot is good. And Burks, very quick and very athletic, even standing 6'6". He's able to stay with most point guards defensively.
Yeah, a bit of a late bloomer physically going into college at Colorado, but excellent athleticism. And I love the defensive versatility that he provides to their team.
Barnes passes to Thompson. Burks covering, and Thompson kicks to Curry. Lays it up and banks it in. Curry's got 7.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
Burke with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Now here's Burke. He's guarded closely. Burks dishes to Burke. Nice ball movement by Utah. The shot's good from Kansas. Warriors leading by 5. Thompson passes to Curry. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
You know, with Steph Curry, it's never been a question about his talent, guys. It's always been a question about how are his ankles going to do. But really, he only missed significant time in the shortened season. And for the most part, he's been healthy and highly productive.
And a few ankle tweaks for Curry last season, but with the big brace he wore, he said the pain was mostly from the brace bruising his ankle than anything else.
Well, it sounds to me like maybe he should take the brace off. Maybe a smaller brace so he doesn't get the bruising. That would be smart.
Exactly. Jefferson, he's covered by Thompson. And Jefferson, here we go. Here's Gobert. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
They've slowed down casting those triples here in the second.
I'd actually like to see them go back outside, Clark, because they had a good flow, a good pace here early on. Rudy Gobert out of France, 7'2", with a 9'7" standing reach. Think about that. You know, that size, it's like a toy hoop for him. He can just reach up and dunk it practically flat-footed. And, of course, a terrific shot blocker.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Pass to Burks. Fires the 3. The Warriors pull it in. Spades has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Gobert, a bit of a project. Clark still needs to add some strength.
Yeah, he's around 235 lbs. He'll get pushed around at first, but he can run the floor, finishes over the top with his length, and he rebounded pretty well in Europe, so there's certainly some things to like there. That foul is really going to hurt him in the second half. I mean, he's got to sit and may have to be off the floor for a long time, and they'll miss everything he brings to their team. I mean, he's active, he's aggressive, he's smart, he's tough. I mean, they're going to miss his presence significantly.
Yeah, they're getting to the line an awful lot in this quarter, and it's not an accident. They've been very aggressive.
Yeah, it's been very intentional. I mean, they've picked up the aggression, and it could get him out of this hole.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
And a Good time here to go over our 2K leaderboard and see which point guards have had the hottest hand at the free throw line over the last 10 games. And you look at Douglas, second in the NBA, so great from the line. And, of course, Stephen Curry, another guy who shoots it very well from the line.
Well, if these guys can get to the line, there's not much question what the outcome is going to be. So it sort of prevents the defense from being as aggressive as they'd like to be against them.
That's exactly right. I mean, you'd rather dare them to make a shot than risk sending them to the stripe. That's almost 3 points for them. At least there's a chance they'll miss from the floor.
The shot's good from Gobert.
Beautiful lead pass there. He let his teammate run right underneath it.
Warriors leading by 5. Curry gets the screen from Barnes. It's Curry with the drive. And yes, sir, that one drops. Curry's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. And just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
51 seconds left here in the second. And here's Kanter. His last outing, he had 18 points. Here's Jefferson, right through the knee for the layup. Jefferson's got 5 now. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Thompson off the pick from Barnes. Fires from the line. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far as say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk. Huh?
I can feel that.
Send you a message.
Yes, sir.
A message and put it on the highlight reel for later.
Burke kicks to Gobert. The dish to Burks. 11 feet away. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
Outside for Curry. Can't hit the reverse layup.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
And so we conclude the first half. Warriors lead by 7. And coming up after the break, it'll be Damon Bruce breaking down all the highlights from the first half of play.
Now, presented by Sprint.
This is the NBA on 2K Sports, and we're all set for the halftime report. The Golden State Warriors are ahead against Utah. They've got 5 in a row under their belts and looking for even more. Stephen Curry on cruise control in this one against the Jazz. Seems like everything's falling for him. Not sure if he even knows how to miss. And still hanging in there, the Utah Jazz. Wiping the glass defensively. Look, no streaks. They're preventing any second chance opportunities. Trey Burke leads them in scoring. He's got 15 points and also has contributed with his passing, making some assists. Now let's check out the other games still in progress. Sacramento trailing Dallas out in Dallas. I think we might be looking at a little garbage time before this one's over. And another one also in progress. Charlotte up on top against the Lakers out at Staples Center. Both teams right in it in the fourth quarter. And now a look at the other NBA action. Out in Brooklyn, it's the Nets trailing to Oklahoma City. Big deficit to make up for them in the second half. And that'll wrap things up for me here in the studio. Second half is just around the corner. Thanks so much for stopping by.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
You know, he spoils us with his performances game in and game out. And so far, just another big scoring night for him.
Typically, when he puts up that many points in the first half, he's going to follow it up with a better second half. We'll see if that happens here.
Pairing up in the backcourt, Trey Burke and Alec Burks. Favors plays the 4 with Kanter at the 5. And it's Jefferson in at the small forward. And that's the group on the floor right now as we start the second half for Ty Corbin.
After 17 years in the NBA, Jermaine O'Neal is still going. It's easy to forget he was once an all-star franchise big man for the Indiana Pacers. Jermaine could do it all. He could score it in the low post, could make the mid-range jumper, and also was a force defensively. But even though he's not at that level now, he can still help you as a quality rotation big man.
So it's the Warriors now. And Thompson kicks to O'Neal. And Trey Burke gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he had not established position.
You know, I prefer the refs to whistle with a block when in doubt. I thought that was a good call there.
Lots of room. Thompson misses. And for O'Neal at one time, a 24-point per game score. Now his role is all about defense, blocking shots and clogging the lane.
Yeah, he's 6'11", 250 with a great knowledge of the NBA and how to defend and scouting reports of every player in the league. Very savvy veteran player.
Here's Burke. No good. Curry with the defensive effort. Warriors leading by 8. Thompson launches the three, and the Warriors miss again. Up top, Burks. 8 points for him. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Been a good one for Burks. He has 17 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, and you'd expect by the end of this game, I'm sure the numbers are going to look even better.
The Jazz have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
And what you like with Trey Burke, he really can do it all at the point guard position. Pass, shoot, he's very poised, under control, and a good leader as well.
There's a good screen. And there's the pass to Iguodala. Out to Thompson. Iguodala outside. Makes it off the glass. Iguodala's got 14 points. And back to Burke at 6'1", not elite size or great athleticism, Clark, for the point guard position, some say.
But he makes up for that lack of size and athleticism with smart and a desire to get better and a really excellent shooting stroke. So I think when you look at Burke, he's a guy that's going to continue to get better.
Burks dishes to Cantor, and he goes in for the dunk. They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
Jazz trail by 8. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Burke, the pass to Burks. He kicks to Burke. Now the feed to Cantor. Puts up a 3. And it's Curry with the rebound. Curry's got 4 rebounds now tonight. They set the pick. Back to Iguodala. It's stolen by Jefferson. Burke. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
David Lee's checked in for Golden State. Iguodala kicks to Lee. Dishes it to Curry. Right side Curry. And the layup's good off the glass. Curry's got 7 points for the quarter.
What an excellent performance from the field for him.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. They get a hand on it. And there's Burke. That's good on the assist from Favors. 23 points for Trey Burke. Warriors leading by 6. Curry attacking. Feeds it to Lee. And now it's Burks running. He can go all the way. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Iguodala off the pick from Azila. Iguodala dishes to Curry. They double team Curry. Thompson right side. And the foul on Alec Brooks. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Warriors making a switch here. Lee sets a screen for Curry. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Some high-scoring teams in the NBA. Let's see the leaders. The Warriors, number 1.
Yeah, they did a great job last year of sharing the ball, pushing the ball in transition, and really spreading out the scoring, and they were very productive as a team.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Curry. Jazz trail by 6. Now Burke, 23 points in the game. Burks kicks to Burke. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Favors. The shot from the low post is good. Favors got 8 points.
This has really become an intense ball game ever since halftime.
Boy, the effort from both teams here, Steve, is terrific.
And Bell kicks to Iguodala. Pass to Ezeli. Shoots. Here's Lee. Kicks it out to Iguodala. He dishes it to Bell. There's a screen. Outside Curry. Back to Bell. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And how about the touch they've displayed from long range, guys? I mean, as a team, they are really shooting the ball well and executing from the perimeter.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Bazemore is checked in, and Tony Douglas is subbed in for Steph Curry. Lucas with it, now defended by Douglas. Doubled by Lee. Three-pointer. Hayward gets it to go. Hayward's got his second bucket of the night.
And he's someone the defense has to keep track of at all times because, you know, even when he doesn't have the ball, he moves so well without it. He's constantly a threat to catch and shoot.
That's true. And his spectacular shot blocking, something else to look for, especially recovering on the break. He can run you down and send it away in a heartbeat.
Well, he tried to step in and cut him off, but just not quick enough.
And we have the benefit of replay, but I think they got that one right, which is the case most times, even though fans don't think so.
Spates checked in for Ezeli.
The knock on David Lee for a long time was that he didn't impact his team defensively. I mean, last year, however, you could see that it was something he was focusing on more and more and really was a factor with his help defense and rotation.
Here is Hayward, defended by Bell. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And Clark, when you talk about David Lee defensively in the past, he's had to play a lot of center, both in New York and Steve Howe in Golden State.
Well, that's probably the weakness in his game. He doesn't have long arms. He's not a shot blocker. You know, he can get pushed around a little bit by the stronger centers. That's why it was important for Golden State to put Andrew Bogut next to him to be a rim protector and to protect Lee a little bit down there.
Douglas, defended by Lucas. Douglas against Lucas. Douglas the pass to Spates. That's in, coming off a nice assist from Douglas. Spates has got his first points of the night. Jazz trail by 5. Lucas dishes to Rush. Another miss by Utah. The Warriors have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Douglas kicks to Spates. Bazemore. A three-pointer, no good.
Man, that's a shot you can't pass up. He should knock that down.
Now here's Lucas. Lucas off a pick from Evans. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second goal.
Over the last 10, looking at the Warriors, here's how they compare to the rest of the league. First in scoring. First in assists. and they're #1 in block shots. This is a team that doesn't allow easy shots in the lane.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. I mean, this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
Kicks it to Douglas. Utah with the rebound. Lucas with it. Evans a screen on Douglas. Lucas with it. Now guarded by Douglas. Hayward can't hit. Warriors leading by 5. Passes it to Douglas. He feeds it to Bazemore. Spates. Off target from outside.
That's not his shot at all. Way too far beyond his range.
Rush the pass to Hayward. There's the dish to Lucas. Pass to Rush. It's stolen. Here's Bazemore, defended by Rush. Spades dishes to Lee. He's against Evans. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That free throw from Lee is good. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Gobert, he's checked in for Beatrice. Favors comes in for Jeremy Evans. Alec Burks checked in for Brandon Rush. And it's Burke in for John Lucas. Here's Burke. He's got 23. He passes to Favors. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And Bazemore kicks to Douglas. The pass to Bell. The feed to Spates. Defended by Gobert. Here's Bell. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Bell's got 4 this quarter.
Well, he can squeeze himself into the box score every now and then.
Burke, the pass to Favors. He kicks to Hayward. Down low, Gobert. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
Yeah, that's keeping them close. It's going to take a full effort here in the second half, but they've got to continue to knock down these free throws.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Dennis Cantor checked in for Utah. Here is Douglas, averaging 10 points per contest. Defended by Burke. Douglas kicks to Bell. Dishes it to Douglas. Back to Bell from 17 feet out. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got 7 rebounds in the game. Burke with it, now guarded by Bazemore. Burke dishes to Favors. Cantor, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
Well, that's how you send it. 2 hands and hammer it down.
Warriors leading by 4. Douglas the pass to Bazemore. Spates sets a screen. And Bazemore kicks to Bell. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Hayward, rejected by Bell, and they'll keep possession. Cantor dishes to Burke. Pocket 2. Tries again. Tries yet again. It's 2-on-1. Douglas the pass to Lee. Feeds to Bell. Misses off the left iron.
Well, it's just been one of those kind of games for him.
Pass to Burke. .116 left in the third quarter of the game. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
The Warriors making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. Golden State's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Backing down his lead. Poked away and stolen by Burke. Now here's Burks. Covered by Barnes. Burks kicks to Burke. 51 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Favors, but they get it back. Just 2 to shoot. And now running up the court, Douglas pushing it up. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about it.
And the Jazz with possession here. 4-point game. Now here's Burke. T right on him. Banked in off the glass. Burke's got 12 points in just the second half.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
Douglas kicks to Thompson. That's good with a Douglas assist.
And that's his first 3 of the second half after really lighting it up beyond the arc in the first.
Here's Burke. He dishes it to Rush. Kicks it to Burks. Lets the 3 fly. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
That's a crucial 3, Kev. They've cut it close going into the fourth. They've still got a chance. All right.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Warriors ahead, leading by just 2. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break.
Wednesday, February 5th, LeBron James and the Miami Heat take on Chris Paul and the Los Angeles Clippers. Be there.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. And so here is Golden State. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Harrison Barnes is out there with David Lee. And there's Klay Thompson. Then there's Tony Douglas. And it's Bell in at the small forward position. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Utah Jazz. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
I know I'll be looking out for the final score of that Clippers game. I think it's going to be close.
Utah's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Burke dishes to Cantor. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Golden State Warriors. They'll be at home for the next game against the Bobcats. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And the Warriors making a change here. Bazemore is checked in. Defended by Burke. Bazemore passes to Barnes. He feeds it to Bazemore. Golden State moving it around. No good from Lee.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
Burks kicks to Burke. Passes to Favors. Shot clock at 6. And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession. There's the pick. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Burke. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, that's a bad miss right there. I mean, you'd like to see him be a little more assertive when he has such good position.
Bazemore dishes to Thompson. Barnes kicks to Bell. Thompson shoots over Cantor. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Warriors.
Unstoppable offense from both teams. I love the pace this game has been played at.
So does everybody else in the building. This has been a fun one.
Thompson comes with the double team. Burke kicks to Rush. There's the dish to Burks. From deep three-point range, the Warriors pull it in. Bazemore's got 4 rebounds in this game. Out to Lee. Pass to Thompson. And there's the feed to Bazemore. Barnes. The pass to Bazemore. Bell, defended by Burke. He kicks it to Bazemore. Hits it from three-point range. Now it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
Jazz shooting at 51%. Really solid. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Burks the pass to Favors. Shot from 12. The Jazz with another miss.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
No good from Bell. Jazz have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. This is to Rush. Rush off the pick from Favors. Feeds it to Burks. And he banks in the layup.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
Now, this is when defenses have to protect the basket with everything they've got. Force the offense to shoot from the perimeter.
Leaks it to Bazemore. Inside, Bell. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Spates checked in for the Warriors.
And if they continue to shoot well from the free throw line like they are, their lead is going to be pretty steady here.
That's not an overstatement. They've literally not missed a single foul shot this half.
Burke kicks to Burks. He passes to Cannon. Pass to Jefferson. He dishes it to Favors. 7-foot shot. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Warriors leading by 8. Douglas with it. Favors picks him up. Shot off the pick. And again, no good by Golden State. Jazz have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Now here's Burke, defended by Douglas. Burks kicks to Favors. Again, Favors missing.
He can't get anything to drop, and the way he's scoring, I'm not sure it's something he should try to shoot his way out of.
No, that might only serve to make things worse, Steve. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
Jazz trail by 8 to the inside.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how Clark, brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
Douglas off the pick from O'Neal. Douglas kicks to Bell. He feeds it to Spates. Back to Bell. Passes it to Douglas. Douglas off the pitch from space. Douglas dishes to Thompson. That's good with a Douglas assist. Douglas has got his 8th assist here tonight.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. I mean, those shots have just come on easy, open looks.
Burke with it, now guarded by Douglas. And here is Burke. Kicks it to Favors. And it's sent back by O'Neal. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Vasili's checked in for Maurice Spates. Clock at 6. Jefferson attacking. Iguodala with the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Thompson with the ball. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And that kind of power move has become a trademark for him.
Yes, I does that. When everybody trying.
Jazz trail by 12. And the Jazz call time here.
Well, he's got to be disappointed with his team's play over the course of this run. And, thus the timeout. You got to talk things over, try to get back into the game.
Something has to change for them as they haven't looked good at all during this run, so a timeout is appropriate here.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, guys. Well, Tyrone Corbin had some advice for the team in that last huddle. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said, they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
Jefferson passing to Canner. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Well, Enes Kanter has been getting it done. He has 9 rebounds and 1 steal as well. He's been their leader, stirring the drink at the offensive end and then anchoring the defense.
Well, it's a good example, Clark, of how you set the table for the rest of your teammates. He's really brought focus and energy to this game.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Back to Curry. Rejected by Rush. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Burke, and the rejection by Azili. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Burke with the screen for Favors. Jefferson dishes to Burke. Nice ball movement by Utah. Favors passes to Burke. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws.
Trey Burke, the National College Player of the Year at Michigan last season. He led the Wolverines in points, assists, steals, and blocks even. And, of course, led them all the way to the NCAA championship game. He's basically a winner. That's what he is.
And Burke declaring for the draft, Clark, after his sophomore season in Michigan.
Yeah, he was driven to be an outstanding player coming out of high school. A little under the radar as a high school player, but had a laser focus on developing and maximizing his ability. Spent 5 to 6 hours a day in the gym over the summers, and you've seen the fruit of that work.
Jefferson kicks to Cantor. The dish now to Burke. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Jefferson. Shot from free throw range. And Jermaine O'Neal pulls it down.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert it. He's got to take that every time.
Iguodala kicks to Curry. Back to Iguodala. From outside, off the mark. Jazz trailed by 11. The feed to Burke. He kicks it to Rush. Cans the shot from the wing. Now Thompson. Curry attacking. Back to Thompson. On the wing, it's Iguodala. And the pass to O'Neal. Thompson outside. Thompson off the pick from O'Neal. 6 to shoot. With the fadeaway. And that one comes up a bit short.
I'm not sure why he's fading away. He could have gone straight up for that shot. He would have had a better chance of making it.
Now here's Burke. Guarded closely. Dishes it to Cantor. And the shot is good. Cantor's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, you just can't give them that kind of position in the post.
I'll tell you what, when he gets it in that tight, he's going to bury those.
Timeout called the Warriors. And the Warriors making a change here. Lee's checked in. Warriors leading by 7. Curry passes to Thompson. Back to Curry. On the wing, it's Iguodala. Thompson outside. Back to Curry. Lock at 6. Barnes sets a screen for Curry. And Derek Favors pulls it down. Favors has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Burke. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Burke's got 15 points in just the second half. Back to Iguodala. Lee outside. Feeds to Curry. Curry gets the screen from Barnes. And Curry, here we go. Here's Iguodala. Off target from three-point range. Jazz trailed by 5. Burks, he's covered by Thompson. Burks kicks to Favors. Pass to Burke. From deep. And Ennis Cantor picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
A little overeager right there. Left his feet too early.
And if you're already boxed out, you got to try to work to get around. Otherwise, it's a surefire foul.
Here's Curry. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. That one on Jefferson.
How about Steph Curry in this one? He's got 30 points, and he's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
It shows you what an intelligent defender he can be on the ball. He really understands the game.
Utah's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Burke with it. Curry meets him. And that one's good. 32 points for Trey Burke.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plan.
Curry dishes to Lee. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
I like the call. I thought the defense was moving there.
Yeah, I think he slid underneath. Good blocking call that trip.
Off the inbound. Lee with the block.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
It's stolen by Jefferson. He passes to Burks. And the rejection by Barnes. They retain possession. Warriors leading by 5. Curry gets the screen from Lee. It's Curry with the drive. Thompson from long range. Rebound, Utah. Cantor's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Now here's Burke. He's covered by Iguodala. Here's the floater. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. First free throw is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Azili's checked in for Golden State. O'Neal comes in for Harrison Barnes. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
He's been to the line here more than in the first. I thought he was a bit tentative in that first, but I like the aggressiveness he's showing here now.
Curry gets the screen from O'Neal. And Curry, here we go. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Curry's got 9 points now in the quarter.
He's been working some magic out there today, guys. This lead has been largely his making.
.119 left here in the fourth quarter. And up the court come the Warriors on the break.
What a huge play.
It's not possible what we just said. Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible. Not probable. It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
Here's Burke. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Burke's got 36.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively. Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Thompson backing down. Rebound, Utah. Absolutely critical chance right here.
Yeah, they need this one to go their way, Kevin.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Warriors shooting here in the fourth quarter, around 41%. Curry attacking, gets it to go. Curry's got 36.
An example right there, guys, of how even as their lead grew into a big one, they never started coasting.
That's the truth. I mean, they've been in charge of this game all the way through.
You know, even though he doesn't really have the long-range ability on a consistent level, he can knock down some open ones.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there, and that brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. That's tipped. Curry with the steal, and now they decide to foul intentionally. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Guys, a comeback probably not in the cards at this point.
Yeah, unless something dramatic and drastic occurs.
Yeah, something crazy would have to happen. I think you can pretty much put a bow on this one.
Thompson passes to Curry. Curry gets the screen from O'Neal. And Curry, here we go. So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
Now it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Hone, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Steph Curry.
My last made me feel like I would never try again, but when I saw you, I felt something I never felt. Come closer, I'll give you all my love. If you treat me right, baby, I'll give you everything. My last made me feel like I would never try again, but when I saw you, I felt something I never felt. Come closer, I'll give you all my love. If you treat me right. Used to have friends, now I got enemies. Used to keep them close, now they dead to me. Used to have friends, now I got enemies. Enemies, yeah, so sad. Used to have friends, now I got enemies. Used to keep them close, now they dead to me. Used to have friends, now I got enemies. Enemies, yeah, so sad. They said I would never get this far. Think that we don't see who you are. Guess that I'm just talking too much blah, blah, blah. So, where did y'all go? When I was broke, couldn't even buy smokes. Now your mama needs tickets to my stadium show. She love it when she hear me on the radio. I know it's hard to swallow your pride. Sorry that you can't get over me. Now you're out my life, I'm so relieved. I used to have friends, now I got enemies. Used to keep them close, now they dead to me. Money tend to show all the tendencies. Enemies, yeah, so sad. Sometimes, every time they let me down. Sometimes, every time they let me down. Used to have friends, now I got enemies. Enemies, yeah, so sad.
Close to my enemy, let's go. I need better innings. When I told you, you thought I was playing, huh? Yeah. But I made this litter. She wanted to buy, but I told her that. Nope. She look at me like she surprised, packing the post. And I'm home alone. When the box at the door, they go for 35. I tried to put on for my partners, they turning to enemies right before it. If you reach for a shake, I'm a whole lot of fish. Give it a quarter pound without the fry. I just went double platinum with no features just to show it. I don't really need it. Pass a man a plate and he can make a shake. It's guaranteed to don't bite the hand and feed it. And I know you think that I ain't see it. And I know you ain't got a car, don't make me go and buy it. The little Prius. On the camera, we can call it even. Friends are like the autumn, every year they leaving. And I'ma rake them in the pile, throw them in the bag. Tie them up and leave them. Cause most of them start deceiving and
used to have friends, now I got enemies. Used to keep them close, now they dead to me. Money tend to show all the tendencies. Enemies, yeah, so sad. Sometimes, every time they let me down. Sometimes, every time they let me down. Used to have friends, now I got enemies. Enemies, yeah, so sad. It's too late to turn it around. Only held me down when you wanted me to drown. It's too late to turn it around. So don't try and tell me that you're happy for me now. Used to have friends, now I got enemies. Used to keep them close, now they dead to me. Money tend to show all the tendencies. Enemies, yeah, so sad. Sometimes, every time